Welcome back for part 4 of episode 5 of Atavar Ascension. To catch you up on where we last left off. As Leon's conversation with Snooble finished and he headed back to the Honeypot Inn, Persephone decided to talk to the little boggle herself, and she discovered that one of the ships that had been in port had barrels filled with those strange roots that they'd found in Woodhurst. Arriving back at the Honeypot Inn, Leon looks to see if there's been any sign of Jonathan, the young man that he told he would meet in 3 days, but finds that his prolonged absence may have had a negative effect on the young man's outlook. Later, Persephone decides to slip into Ajax's room while he's sleeping, leading to a very interesting morning wake-up when he finally realizes she's lying next to him. After a hearty breakfast and Persephone relaying the information about the roots she had discovered, the party decided to investigate more about what ship it was that had been carrying them. Some went to talk to Baca, the harbor master, directly, while others went to take a look at Dock 5 itself and speak to the workers there. Not getting enough information from this initial foray, the party decided to sneak into the dock offices after dark to look in the records themselves. But with a fair amount of time left until nightfall, they did a bit of shopping to gather supplies and pass the time. And that is where we hop back into the action.
Okay.
For all 4 total?
All 4.
Okay.
All 4.
130?
Yeah, 130. Can't speak there. So, alright. Tomer. Anything in particular you were looking for? You said the pants.
Pants for the little boy.
Anything else? Yeah, you can find some, nice natural fur pants, like hide fur pants.
Yeah.
For, $5. And that's, nice quality.
Alright. I'll get them that. Then.
And you're shopping for, halfling and gnome sizes.
That's what I was assuming. Is there anything else that I need? Oh, I need more herbs for my pipe. I'm assuming by the 12 weeks that we ran out, it's already been gone.
Yeah, you just include that in the 5 gold you already spent.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, you're able to resupply on that. Ajax, did you anything else in particular other than?
I was just tagging along.
Right.
I got pretty much everything I need.
All right. So, and then Leon, you're headed back to the Honeypot.
Yep.
What do you do exactly?
I look over to Alyssa and I say, have you seen that same boy come in recently at all?
No, he hasn't come back in yet.
All right.
You guys only came in last night.
He's only been gone about 20 minutes.
It's only been this morning,
I mean, we did a little bit of investigating. I assumed it maybe a couple hours.
That long. I mean, it's been a few hours.
Just making sure. Well, thank you for your time. And I head out.
Okay.
And regroup.
All right, so you're all back together. What are you guys doing now?
Well,
I would say we're probably killing time waiting to check the ship logs.
yeah, for tonight.
Okay. So, you guys, between shopping and grabbing lunch and just kind of waiting, eventually, evening comes, and if you are planning on going to the docks to try to find out what's in the manifests, you would find yourselves just outside the shipping yards, outside their wooden post walls and their gate as night falls. You see, the light has just left as the sun has just dipped below the horizon. So you still get a little bit of residual, but it is mostly pretty dark out. The wood post walls, it almost looks kind of like a palisade type wall going around the dock facilities. And the gate itself is a simple bifold, double door gate that swings open, but it is currently closed, and you would know that from your previous time of investigating at the docks under official guild business, that there's typically someone stationed on the other side of the door assigned to gate duty, that if for some reason someone actually has business that requires them to enter into the docks, they need to speak to that person to let them in. So, how do you intend to get in? Are you going to sneak in? Are you going to persuade your way in? I mean, what are you going to do?
I think we need to run it as such. You and me are the stealthiest characters. I don't think we need more than 2 people searching through ship logs.
I just need to clarify. Through the gate is the only way in, right?
Well,
Over the gate.
Well, I mean,
we have also
gate.
somehow gotten to the boggle
Way in.
without having needed the gate at one point.
No, you've gone to see Snooble. You've always gone through the gate to get to the docks.
Yeah.
But it was during the day.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Except for the one time when you were investigating the docks under official business.
Alright. I guess you and I need to sneak in.
Alright, well, you won't be seeing me, and I pop invisibility.
Well, good thing I can
Do it the
naturally just
old-fashioned
obscure. I put myself against the fence and I turn invisible.
Okay, give me stealth checks.
Alright, I'm
Invisibility
assuming...
gives you advantage.
Yep. So that'll be
21.
20, and then the second roll makes that a 23.
Okay. So, how do you intend to actually get in?
I'm gonna scale the wall.
Okay. Is that what you're going to do? All right.
Yeah.
Then I will need athletics checks from both of you.
Could I use acrobatics?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Yay.
That is a 15 on athletics.
And that is an 8 on acrobatics. Well, shit.
Okay.
Hey, boots that make no sound, activate!
So, you manage to scale the wall and slip down in, as far as you can tell, unnoticed. Except for Leon, who you managed to scale the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get to the top of it, you're just trying to slide back over, and it's hard because you're invisible, so you can't really see where your hands are going and where your feet are going.
That is
even though
unfortunate.
you're trying to feel where they're going, and you misstep, and you fall and take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Owie!
I will very low. I've been rolling. You guys don't realize this. I've been rolling absolutely horrible all night long.
Oh yeah, no, I know the feeling.
anything
What
I've been
we
rolling
need is
for.
for you to do that on the day of our trial.
No, yesterday when I
Well-
was running for my players, I was just running so awfully.
You fell on your ass.
Yeah.
That made a lot of noise. I rolled a 2 on the die. Okay? It's just been that kind of a night for me.
I know, like I'm saying, I can relate.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's get back to it.
Alright, so you guys are in there. As far as you can tell, you are unseen and unheard, as there does not seem to be any kind of alarm raised, nor do you see anyone that is obviously alerted to your presence.
Alright.
The rest of you just kind of waiting outside?
Yeah,
Just
just standing around awkwardly with Tomer and Percy, like, so,
With
y'all
Percy,
come here often?
with Percy making eye contact.
I just kind of casually just lean up against the wall and just start lighting my pipe and just be like, it's just a casual night for me.
Just loitering at night out by the dog? You hooligan.
What about old friends?
Yeah,
Hey, you kids can't smoke out here. Get out.
Fuck you, dude! This is free property! Anarchy! Anarchy!
Alright.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Gotta get inside the building that is unlocked.
We gotta go to the harbor master's office.
Alright,
Yeah.
so as you had what, a 21 and a 23?
23.
Mhm.
Okay. As you are making your way around, you eventually get to the harbor master's office. Looking at it, you see there's the front door, which you've been through before, but from where you jumped over the wall, you notice there is also a back door to it. I'm going to give you the benefit of doubt in saying you're smart enough to know that
Probably meant the back door.
probably meant the back door, yeah.
Then we'll go and we'll try the back door.
Sure enough, as you attempt to turn the knob, it slowly but surely opens, and you hear a soft as you get it right past the point, and you pull the door open.
I'm going to roll perception to see what's inside before I step inside.
Okay. You have dark vision.
Yes.
Okay. You have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
18.
Someone in the group doesn't have dark
It's
vision.
Ajax.
It's Ajax.
Whoop. I heard my name. Am I relevant again?
No.
No, I'm just trying to see who didn't have dark vision.
Womp womp.
Okay, so yep, you see.
I'll go back to my quarter.
This looks like an office. You're assuming the actual harbor master office, not something you actually did see before, because all you saw before was kind of the front area, and then, well, actually, Gold, you did see it before. Before when you looked through, you opened a door when you were in there. This is what you saw before, except from the opposite angle, because there's a door on the backside. You see this office. There's a desk. There seems to be several shelves and drawers and things like that, lining different walls. It's a decent size, and this can hold a lot of records in here. So, where to begin? You're not sure.
Well, are we able to tell if there's any kind of like chronological ordering to them?
We'd have to start digging in to find that.
You're going to have to start investigating.
Then we're going to start investigating.
Okay,
Would you have us roll investigation?
Yes, absolutely.
You got a nat one.
I sure did. That is a 2.
11.
Okay. You are having the hardest time figuring out this filing system. Leon, on the other hand, it takes you a little bit of time. But you are making some progress. You think you understand how this is laid out, even though it's not something you would have done.
Maybe this is a giant turtle.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, maybe this is some kind of like turtle thing, the way that they number and arrange things, because this is weird to you. But you're starting to get a handle on it. I will need another investigation check, and I will need stealth checks again from both of you.
Alright, so investigation first. That's another 11.
That'd be a 10 for me.
And then for stealth
Stealth is a 10.
is 27.
My fucking god, I haven't rolled higher than 8 on this die all night.
Jeez, you're...
I rolled a nat 20.
I am the mist. I just see Jors. Like
Just-
a,
yeah,
go-
they're
like
just
a
like-
ghost.
Okay, so what'd you get in your investigation check?
11, again.
Another 11?
I'm very good at 11.
Okay, and stealth checks, what'd you have?
I got a 10.
27.
Yeah, okay. You had a 10?
I have a +5. That's the bad thing. My rolls have been shit.
Okay. Good to know. Alright, so you are actually digging through pretty well, and you come across what you think is records for Doc 5, finally.
Let's go.
And as you're digging through, it's, okay, the different births.
Looking for birth 3, baby.
Yeah, looking for birth 3. Give me another investigation check.
Alright.
And I will need perception checks from both of you.
Zach, what if I told you I got a 6 on investigation?
I would believe it. Perception, you say? That is a 24.
16 perception.
Okay.
I'm a hawk. I see all.
You see all.
My eyes just...
Chameleon. That's what I was going for.
You hear something.
I immediately attempt to obscure myself and hide, and I... Oh.
Now you were presented and you must suck it.
Gotta go get some
It's just
David
easier than trying to
inspiration.
walk all the way around to you.
So I'll
Yes,
take this
sir.
time to plug myself. Hey guys, if you are at all interested in listening to me and Zach talk at all ever, we have a YouTube channel and a podcast at Nerd Culture is Dead. There's your plug. You're welcome. Alright, boys. How'd your adventure go?
Alright, so I'm going to, with what the DM has so graciously told me, because I have the hearing of a Vulcan, going to walk to go to the back door and lock it. And then I'm going to go, hide.
Okay. So I'm going to roll a stealth to try and hide.
And both of you, I need stealth checks.
Alright. So that'll be... That's not a great roll. And
It's
that's a worse
Fair
roll.
to assume they're
24.
they're
12.
far past the gate, right?
Well, you're invisible.
Oh, yeah. They are...
That's true.
They're so far and we're
Oh,
irrelevant.
no. They are approximately 40 feet away from where you guys are.
Oh.
But they're trying to be very quiet.
Well,
so
yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean,
we're trying to
if
stay
I
away from the
notice
gate
that the
is
guard
not attention.
in front of the gate happened to leave the gate.
If you notice
Kinda
the guard in
thing.
front of the gate happened to leave, you might. But the thing is, they're on the other side of
Okay.
the gate.
Well, yeah. I'm just going for if the lady immediately next to the thing leaves.
Yeah, but they're not standing outside.
Okay.
They're inside.
Okay, proceed.
But you are technically close enough to hear them if they weren't trying to be stealthy.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be like, hey, what are they doing? What are they talking about? Okay. Okay. What was your stealth check?
12.
And yours?
24.
With advantage?
I rolled low that time.
I also locked the back door.
Good
Let's
to
just
know.
hope the invisibility saves my ass.
They just run into you. What the fuck is this?
Ooh.
We're gonna have to kill some fucking dock workers. Ugh.
We can do non-lethal damage.
What?
No, we determined that we would still deal damage. We would have to resuscitate.
I can resuscitate.
I have a thing that stabilizes.
He can do that
people who are
too.
dying. It's
Yeah,
like-
but
do
then
way
we'd have to
better.
drag his clunky metal ass over the wall.
That is true. Well,
Open
you
the
can just
gate
take
from
off
the
the armor.
inside.
You're hotter that way anyway.
Or I
Open the
can
gate
just
from the inside.
I'd have to fucking
walk through.
unstabilize another human being to do that. In broad...
In broad
probably-
darkness.
probably in broad torchlight.
In broad darkness.
In broad dark vision.
All the chameleon people in there going...
How cool would it be to individually control your eyes?
Oh, it hurts.
How cool would it be?
All right, so you hear the back door jiggle a little bit. And then you hear the front door unlock.
Oh, we see none of this from the outside.
Oh, no, you're 40 feet away on the other side of a wall.
I didn't know if it was a see-through wall.
No.
No, it's a nice big wooden wall. And while I'm hiding...
And then,
Regan smash?
Reagan smash.
and then you hear the door opens and you see light from a lantern peek through the crack of the door as it starts to swing open slowly. And then your foot slips and knocks some books off a shelf right next to you.
Let's go. We're gaming.
As the guy goes, "Shit!" and pulls a sword from his belt. I need 3 of you to roll perception.
I'm just standing here like
I don't know
this.
what the fuck that is.
How are you, good sir?
What is
Nat 20!
19.
Okay. I'm at a 19.
Nat 20! Okay, what's the totals?
23?
23, okay.
19.
Oscar, is there a bag of chips over there? There's a bag of chips in my hand. Ooh.
I got it.
Can I get a... Thank you.
You managed to hear from that distance. It sounds very, very faint.
Shit.
But you hear something. And it sounds like trouble to you.
Do I hear it with my
I
19?
stand up.
No, he doesn't even hear it. He hears it with the 23.
What are my options? What's around me? Is the wall there?
Mm-hmm.
Could I attempt to climb that wall with disadvantage?
Are you going to inform us that there's a noise happening?
Basically.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't hear that?
No.
Something sounds wrong.
Okay.
This is the gate.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm doing this to indicate
Yeah.
doors, but it is closed.
Okay.
You know that there's a guard that stands back there.
Mm-hmm.
The wall goes down like this a ways, then over like this.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are like down over
that's actually what
here,
I envisioned in my head, so perfect.
and then like the harbor master's office is like right over there.
Okay.
This is about 40 feet.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Okay?
I have an idea.
So you're a ways away from the gate, around the corner, and about 40 feet away from the harbor master's office. And the fence itself, it's a good 8-10 foot high fence. You know?
What type of fence?
Like a palisade type fence. Basically, think thick logs that are like spiked at the top.
You said you had an idea?
Yep. Play along. I scream, running towards the guards.
Towards the gate?
Yeah, towards the guard at the gate.
I'm gonna walk away from whatever's happening right now
Okay.
and just find another way in if that's possible.
Dun, 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 dun.
And you're trying to climb the fence.
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Okay? So,
First, before I resort to violence.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
9.
That's a 22.
That's a 19.
What's your dex?
That's a 10.
Mine? Oh, mine is 16 dex.
Me and Daniel are both on 10s.
What's
I got
yours?
a 9. I got a
19,
negative
but Logan's is higher.
I rolled a 9 and I got a +1.
1. Fair enough.
What'd you get, Tomer?
10. I will say the initiative tracker on D&D Beyond is so useful. I started using it for my campaign.
You're useful.
Thank you.
I think you're wrecked.
Okay. Gold, you're up. You see the shaft of light as there's a lantern that this guy has. The door is now all the way open. And when you say shit, he puts the lantern down and he draws his sword.
Okay. I'm not going to take any hostile action. I am instead going to not move and continue to hide, as I believe I am stealthy
You're
enough.
indivisible.
Well, I'm not invisible.
No, you're indivisible. Undivided from your task.
One blue devil's
With my, like...
indivisible.
Well, let me ask you this. My Mask of the Wilds feature, I can attempt to hide even when you are only lightly obscured. Would that work in this case, where I could be hiding behind files and shit? Or does it have to be, like, brush? Or the side of a cave wall?
From the 2 seconds of hearing about that, I would say nature has to be involved, but I do not know.
That's what I'm thinking. Now, you can attempt to hide even when you're only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena.
Quick
Alright,
mix
so
of
Badass would
rain.
that be if you're like this scenic atmosphere fight against your arch nemesis? You're in the rain and he just keeps seeing you blink out of existence momentarily and reappears, whoosh, whoosh, and then you're just gone again in the rain. That would be such a good fight choreography.
You're right. Well, I rolled a 24 for stealth fire, so he obviously wouldn't know exactly where I am. And he pulled out a sword. So,
Get your sword.
for an illustration of the room, so I can understand what my thing is going to be, can I see what the room looks like? Because if I can just sneak past him and get, like, into the entrance and not have to make this a actual fighting encounter, I'm going to do it. Because I don't want to kill these guys. But if I have to, I will. Man, Jason's gonna have fun editing this out.
Edit what out? I know all the chomping.
Mm-hmm.
I chew with my mouth closed.
It's still
You might
We can
still
hear it
pick
all the way
up.
from over here. You have 3 mics picking that shit up.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Need squishy foods like cake
Okay.
or
Well,
swallow
I-
the chip hole.
I will
Very
say-
simplified drawing. Okay, simplified drawing is this is the main kind of entry where people wait.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like the front door to the harbor master's office. This is the behind the counter area. This is the counter. This is a back room here, and then this is the harbor master's office.
Okay.
This is his desk. He's got a chair. There are files all over the place. There's a back door, the door from the interior. So you two are in here, and if you think scale, I mean, like, here's a chair, so a person is about that big. So, I mean, each one of you is probably about that big. There's not a ton of room in there.
Yeah, okay.
And you got this back door, the doorknob jiggled, and someone is right in that doorway.
Okay. Based on where the door is, could I infer that if the door fully swings open, it's going to close into the wall, and that'll leave me a small gap to place myself in?
There's shelving right there.
So I wouldn't be able to pin myself in there?
No.
Yeah, okay. Because we're in such a tight space, I'm gonna pull out a dagger rather than a sword.
Okay.
And I'm going to move myself behind the door so that I can attempt to quickly move out. But I'm just going to presently hide for the turn.
Okay. All right. So, Leon, it's your turn.
All right. I don't really know what would be the most untouchable area in the room, so to speak.
Probably like on top of the fucking desk. Who's going to search the top of the desk for an invisible person?
So, with my boots of no noise moment, I'm going to attempt to stealth again to just be on the desk.
You're going to try to move up onto the desk and hide.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Better than nothing, baby.
T-posing on the desk.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was imagining. Just stay completely still. She's got movement-based vision.
The invisibility wears off. You're just standing there.
Okay,
you're just
so right off the bat, that's going to be
God.
a 26. So unless I roll a 20, yeah, the other roll was in that one. So yeah, 26.
Okay. Okay. And that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Okay, Persephone. So now you are screaming and running towards the front gate.
Yeah, I was really hoping they would play along with it and not just fuck off, but I've already screamed,
We
so...
can't
I haven't
hear
done
you.
anything yet.
We haven't heard you
No,
scream.
not you. I'm talking to this dude.
Oh.
I technically haven't done
I
anything
know.
Her secret lover.
yet. Oh no.
That's
I
a secret.
said play along, and I ran screaming towards the gate.
What
Does
did you say?
the guard take notice?
You're not sure. The guard is on the other side of the gate.
I keep thinking it's like a fucking gate like this that I can see through.
No. No.
Okay.
Think like a
Yeah.
wood-on-wood
No, I
fence
know.
in the
My
backyard,
brain
but 8
just
feet tall.
keeps thinking fucking steel gate where I can see through.
No, you cannot.
Alright, I'm just gonna run screaming towards the gate.
Okay.
And that's it for right
Okay.
now.
We love stealth.
All right.
Imagine if I passed
So-
out trays. That would be so.
This guy
And for what it's worth, it's
starts
standing.
moving in around the room, over towards where the books fell. He's looking around. He's very careful. He's just looking around. Doesn't do. He eventually gets to the back door. He unlocks it and says, "Hey, it's me. I don't see anyone." And that back door opens, and then there's another guy with a lantern who comes in and looks. Like, you think this is haunted like Doc 5 was?
Oh my god. Did you try stabbing the air above the desk?
You say that?
No.
Okay, just
That's
checking.
really funny.
Did you look in your ass?
Okay.
Ooh.
And then he says, well, I don't know if I want to find out. You see anything? I didn't see anything. You see anything?
Our new plan. We're Ghostbusters.
Must have been the wind.
Nope. Okay, let's go. They
You seen
Close
our invisible
it.
friends?
They close the back door. They're both inside now. They make their way towards the front door. They're still, by the end of their turn, they're right here at that door, leading out of Baka's office towards the front of the building. Tomer, it is your turn.
I just
So
ran
I'm on the other
screaming
side of the
towards the
gate.
front
She's
gate.
screaming. I'm going away from the screaming.
She did say,
And I'm gonna get a
trust me
drink.
and play along.
I'm not playing along. Fuck that. I'm not gonna get raped.
What?
I'll move my way around the gate closer towards the building that they're at, but going through the outside like if I'm doing a casual stroll, like just
Okay.
smoking my pipe, seeing what's going
To be
on.
fair, I'm pretty sure it already happened once.
And that's all you're doing?
That's all I'm doing. I'm
Okay.
holding action until they need me to do something or go in.
The vampire lady.
Ajax, you said you were going to try to climb?
Nope, I am going to play along.
Just fucking chase after the screen.
Yeah. Wait a sec, this looks bad.
So what are you
I don't
doing?
actually like this plan.
So what are you doing to play along?
I guess I'll follow. But you know, in the heat of the moment, I'm gonna follow. She
Okay,
said
so
play
you're following
along.
her? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good to
I'm
know.
gonna sigh, go, and
Gold, it's your turn.
Out of curiosity, are you following like behind me, like chasing, or following behind, like
Well, you
also
took
running
off, so
away?
He's
Probably
behind
not
you,
faster than
following.
you.
Okay, that's
You're
that's
running and
fair.
screaming.
That's fair.
not only are you
That's-
much more nimble than I am, but
That's fair, yeah.
you're also much less burdened by armor.
That's fair.
So let me understand this, Jason. They're currently occupying the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fucking moving. They haven't seen me yet. I am just praying to whatever my god's name is.
Shivlu.
It's the vengeance one.
Close enough. Shivlu.
Whatever. God it is. I'm just fucking going. Do not see me. Do not hear me. You do not know I'm here.
That sounds really good.
I want to try that.
Interesting.
There's, I mean, yeah, you can have a sip of it real quick, but there's none left.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm going to sit.
Let you.
Where do you buy that? That looks good.
Publix. It's real foamy.
You're funny.
It uses nitrous instead of CO2 to load the can.
It low key just tastes like flat drink.
No, it's not flat.
No, it's got a cream
I don't like
soda
Coke or
flavor.
Pepsi
Yeah, it's more like
normally
cream
though,
soda.
so
Okay,
it tastes
anyway.
flat to me.
It tastes different when it's cold.
How's it taste when it's hot?
More like Pepsi.
Anywho,
Maybe pick some of
so
that.
that's what you're doing, Gold?
Oh, I'm hiding like a motherfucker.
Okay, Leon, what are you doing?
Real quick, recap what just happened with the dudes.
Still standing.
Still standing there?
You
They're
let the
they're
other
making
dude
their way
in,
towards
they're
and
the
then
making
you
their
went
way
through the
back out of the building.
All right, I'm just gonna keep T-posing on the table.
Persephone,
I continue to run screaming
Okay.
towards the gate.
you get to the gate itself. Are you going to run past it? Are you trying to bang on the gate? What's going on?
Bang the gate.
I'm just gonna say help
Break through.
Okay.
over by the gate, like pounding on the gate a little bit, and then if nothing immediately happens, I'll probably keep running.
Okay. At this point, these two guys move out of there. The door closes behind them. And then you hear the front door open and close. That's all you can really hear at that point. And the gate opens a little bit, and you see. Damn it. Oh, my notes and stuff are right here. Okay. And you see a dwarven male and kind of open the gate a little bit, sees you, and goes, "What seems to be the problem, miss?"
There's some fucking rabid dog chasing us.
He looks over, down, and sees you.
I said chasing
That's no rabid dog!
us.
That's a fucking furball.
Then quick, get in! And he pulls you in and closes the gate, and boom, you see him put
That's
this
a
big
full-grown man.
wood bar behind
That's a
it.
whole ass man.
And a tall one too. I ain't even seen a big one like that before.
All right, I
Great Google,
immediately
fucking Google,
collapse
he's
down to the
fucking
floor and
huge.
thank him.
Okay, and that's your turn.
So
Tomer.
I've just been
You're
locked
up.
out.
So do I
That's not
hear
what I
this
intended,
happening?
but whatever.
Oh yeah, you've heard the screaming, you heard the movement of the gate, and then you kind of catch this dwarvish accent. You can't quite make out the words 100% because it's
because
a
it's
little bit of
dwarvish.
ways away from you, but you can clearly hear it, and you hear Bruce Stephanie yelling help, and then this dwarvish accent, then you hear the gate slam shut.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm just gonna keep a lookout.
Ajax.
I get to the gate and it's closed.
Yep.
Bark, bark.
No, and I
I'm like,
I love that you don't ask that. My prey has gotten away.
Huh?
I look up like, why? And I use what's left of my movement to go back to the area I was at before.
Okay.
As it looks like she's inside the gate. I can see them, right? Is the gate...
No, see,
think of it like
see,
the
I'm not
fence
the
in my
only one.
backyard.
I'm thinking of the gate itself as
Think
like...
of the fence in my backyard.
It's just a
Okay.
giant
It's a
wooden
solid
gate.
ass
Wood
gate.
ass
Well,
gate.
I was thinking of the walls like that, but the
I was
gate...
The
thinking all
gate's
of
the
it.
same thing. It's a
Okay.
big piece of bunch of
Yeah.
fucking wood logs.
Mhm.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna kind of bang on the gate and...
Okay, you guys. Don't worry, lass. I got you. Stay out, you demon.
What'd you just call me?
A demon.
I can't see you, but I can tell you're smaller than me.
And that's your turn.
Oh, gee, I wonder what gave that away.
Okay, Gold, you're up.
It's the stereotypical dwarf.
Oh, all right. Well,
And I'll say Gold and Leon, you're both kind of up. Are you going to continue to investigate?
Yeah.
Well, they're out of the room now, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna quietly go back to
Yeah.
looking through the.
investigation
I
stealth
need
checks.
stealth checks and investigation
All right,
checks.
stealth first. This time.
Okay, God.
That's a 13 for
That's a
stealth.
21 for stealth. And investigation is going
Oh,
to
come
be
on.
15 for investigation.
It's a 3 for investigation.
Okay.
I cannot investigate today.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so as you're going through, you find Birth 3 of Doc 5, finally. And you're looking through the last several days. And you find ship manifests for each one of those days.
Yoink.
Okay? And just as you pull those out, okay, the door burst back open. I told you I heard something! As both those guards are standing there. And they see you.
Yeah, of course they do. I'm the only fucking visible person.
Yeah, that's not very good. How do you like the spell sleep?
Well, it's their turn, not
Yeah,
yours.
no. Just
But their
We're
turn
still
was
in
they
initiative.
bust the door
Yeah.
open. Now, at the gate, the dwarf next to you, he says, "You might sound tough, but don't worry, lass, I got this." He pulls out from under his shirt a little leather strap, and on it, a weird wooden thing that's kind of got an odd shape. Sticks it to his lips and blows, and this shrill whistle sound goes out. And two guards. You see kind of like, dock guards aside. From further down, start running towards the gate. He then goes over to the side of the gate, pulls a ladder out, climbs up it, looks over the top, and he takes out a little crossbow, and he's looking down at you, and he's like, and
that's quite a turn he had.
Well, that's all he can do. He can't shoot. All he did really was pull out a whistle, blow a whistle, and then move a ladder and climb up it.
Okay.
I mean, that's all he did, really. Okay, but that's his turn, and then these other two guards are rushing towards the gate where you are. They're on the dock side of the gate. You are on the outside.
Once again, not the intention, but it is what it is now.
Yeah, you can't really go back on that. I can't.
Okay, Tomer.
Ajax will remember this.
I said chasing us. It's not my fault you don't run as quick as me.
Look, harbor guards aren't really known for their intelligence. That's why they guard harbors.
Is there anybody around me? Right now, not really. I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna take one for the team. Fucking on me for this. Hybrid form.
Oh, a dog was chasing, all right.
oh, that's fucking
Actually,
awesome.
did not see
You
that.
did not think's the dog. Shite!
Hey, now, that's my line. All right.
I'm gonna run past with my movement speed and just give like the most menacing look I can to the dwarf.
So you're running towards it. You're a little ways away, so it's going to take you.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I get close enough so that way I can just pew around the wall and just like grab it with my wolf claws and just start growling at him as soon.
Perfect. Okay.
Just scare the shit out of him.
Okay. And then it is Ajax's turn.
Let me in, let me in, let me in.
So I can see him looking down at me with a crossbow now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my shield and hold it with my symbol in the other hand. Like, be careful. Choose your next action carefully. I'll say as a intimidate check.
Okay. Roll it.
Let's see. I got
harassing
16
fucking-
total.
It's a good distraction. It really is.
Okay.
I try, man.
I think it's working.
Is this
your plan the whole time?
No. I forgot about
Okay.
the fucking dog thing.
He
It's the only thing that came to mind.
he's like sitting there. He's not pulling the trigger. But then again, it's not his turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And Gold, you and Leon are up again. What are you doing? It's your turn first.
I put my hands up, but I still have my daggers in each of them. And I go, gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen. You don't have to have seen anything here today. You can just turn around and forget all about this, and no harm will come to you. But I warn you, you take one more step into this room, and you're going to regret it. And I roll for intimidation.
The fuck is your
roll for it.
intimidation?
Invisible thumbs up giving you
I got the wrong
encouragement.
paper.
Intimidation, it's +1 because I have proficiency in it with a negative to charisma.
God, I was like, since when can you
You can do it.
intimidate?
That's a 16.
Wow. Not bad.
I
Nice.
think you got a -1.
Yeah,
+1.
+1.
Oh, I'm
Because I have
sorry.
proficiency to a negative stat.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay. All right. So that's what you're doing for your turn?
That's
Still
it.
would- technically, you would still have a bonus action.
I don't think I need to, man. I made my point.
Leon.
Alright, so like in my heart, in my soul, I'm praying for this man because I got what we need and I gotta get my ass out. So I know you got this. You have inspiration now.
You're doing great, buddy.
Doing
Slap-
great.
Slap
So
on the ass
I give
of
him
the
inspiration with my bonus action.
Okay. So you have Bardic Inspiration from Leon.
I hope that helps.
I'm gonna fucking solo these guys.
Hey, it's not like you would know anyway. You can't see them.
And then, so the little map that we had, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said the back door, is it unlocked now?
He locked
He
it
locked it again, okay. And they're standing in the doorway.
They're standing in the doorway going out the other way.
to the front, yeah.
So there's no way in hell I could slip past them. Okay.
No,
I
you
mean,
could
you
unlock
could-
the back door and
Unlock
simply
the
just
back
walk
door and
out.
go out.
Okay.
They're invisible. They think I might do it.
All right, then I will. I'll do that. I'll unlock the back door and go out, and then sort of try to stealthily do that. Obviously, my
Roll
position.
stealth.
Yeah, my position is compromised, but they also can't exactly pinpoint where. All right, so that first roll 11, second roll. I'll go with the 11.
Total of 11?
Yeah,
Okay.
You don't have a plus to stealth?
I do.
He has a plus 7.
I rolled a 4.
And the other thing had to have been lower
Okay.
than.
It was a 1.
Okay, so...
Our stealth checks are fantastic tonight,
Mhm.
boys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stay
Good
winning.
thing I'm screaming!
Yeah, good thing for you, my checks have been really freaking low.
Luck is on my side, just in different
Oh,
ways.
yeah.
Yeah, well, this is how lucky things are for you. So, when you say that, one of them is like, okay, alright. You're kind of backing up a little bit. The other one doesn't seem to be as shaken by your words, but he's fixated on you. The one who's kind of timid from this and backing away a little bit, he notices these floating papers moving over towards the back door, because you never said you like tucked them away anywhere.
Yeah, no, I did absolutely did not.
And then the back door opens on its own.
What supernatural bullshit's going on?
Which causes this guy to absolutely freak and bolt. And he goes, "No way, man! No way! No!" And he just takes off. And the other guy's like, what the, but, Aaron, get your ass back here! Aaron! And that's all from him. Now, at the gate, yeah, it's a little dwarf man.
Mm-hmm.
He, just kind of sitting there, pointing the crossbow at you. Give me a perception check.
That is an 11.
He's not, like, hiding it, and it's not that hard to see, because you're looking right at him. His eyes look over to the left, and he is staring at something over there, and his eyes go wide a little bit. And you hear him say, fucking hell. You said a dog, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Is the big one your friend?
Oh shit, I left him out there.
You hear an
Sorry, lad.
sigh.
Yeah. Sorry, lad. And he basically, like, kind of slides down the ladder. That's his turn. By this time, the other two have gotten up there, and they're like, "What's going on?" And he says, "Open the gate, let the big one in, but then close it right away." And so these two guys immediately, they're, okay, they open the gate. The gate is now, like, cracked open enough for you to walk through. But it's not like a wide welcome open gate.
Get the fucking. And then I'll wait till my turn, I guess. Or is this.
No,
I
that's
think
their turn.
you can freely walk in.
Well,
I
no,
think,
that's
right?
their turn.
Yeah, okay.
It is Tomer's turn.
Oof.
You guys owe me for this. I'm gonna get around the corner. I'm gonna make sure my hood's down so it looks like just the head and the claw so they don't see the clothing on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna creep around the corner with like the most menacing face, showing all the teeth.
Start
Yep.
scratching the wood.
Okay. So you do that. It is your turn, Ajax.
Alright. To look towards you, I do a very, very subtle nod. Or, you know what? They'll might even notice. I'll just do the wink, and then I'm going to go into the gate.
Okay. And you head in, and that's it?
Yep.
Okay. Gold, there is one guard standing there, shouting for his friend. He doesn't seem to be advancing on you, but he doesn't seem quite intimidated, but now he's on his own.
Well, let me ask you this. Is the back door still open? Or
Oh, it's wide open.
Alright, I'm just going to start backing up, and I'm gonna go ahead and speak to him one more time, and I'm gonna tell him, your friend's smart. He ran away. Is some papers worth losing your life over? And that's gonna be a persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay. Roll it.
If you need to add the bardic inspiration.
That's a threat.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Persuasion. 5.
God,
That's not very
Yeah.
Who's getting that?
Your bardic inspiration canceled out my negative to charisma.
Yay.
It's okay.
He didn't roll in that one, did he?
I'm not saying. I'm not saying what I roll.
Either way, I'm just gonna walk backwards until I get out the door, and I'm simply just going to close it and begin heading towards the wall, where I'm going to
Okay.
use my 35 foot of movement to get pretty close to it.
Okay. Leon, what you up to? Moving out?
Move out. Well, I'm already out. I'm gonna try and hop the wall.
Okay. Persephone, you doing anything?
You gonna make me roll for that, or
No.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna slightly have like a little bit of a freak out panic while everyone's sorting the shit out.
Okay. So you see this is what you see over the last 6 seconds. You were peeking around the wall. You see a dwarf, like a little head, with a crossbow, sticking over the wall, looks over at you, goes wide-eyed, says something back over the wall, then he kind of disappears for a moment. You see the gate open, Ajax slips in. Now the gate closes. Then you see that dwarf head peek up again with the crossbow, and a bolt goes right at you. And a dirty 20, I'm pretty sure, hits.
Yeah.
And you take 6 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt hits you.
Okay.
That's probably half the word.
Yeah, it's timed.
Yep. And that is their turn. Are you going to do anything?
I'm
It is
going
your
to
turn.
point at the dwarf and say, your dinner. And then I'm going to peek back around the wall like I disappeared to hop over the gate somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to howl so they get distracted, and then I'm going to go back around the corner and just go back to my normal form.
Okay. Ajax, you doing anything?
No, I probably don't need to at this point.
Okay, so we are out of initiative at this point in time. You two can easily slip away and back over the wall. Now, what are you two doing? You are now inside the gate.
Now that my freak out is done, I've gone and hugged Ajax in thankfulness that he's okay.
Maintaining eye contact while
Of
doing
course.
so.
Do it
And then,
Reminds you of this morning.
and then I go up to each and every guard and I give them a thank you hug as well. And then I collapse onto the floor.
And
And you're just gonna sleep there all night?
No, I just like a panic relief kind of collapse, not like a passing out.
Okay.
I think we would see him in werewolf form and just kind of tap him on the ass and be like, let's go.
No, he,
There's two still in there.
They're still in there because you're still here.
Oh, no, I got that covered. I'm going to drop my form at that point.
I was like, I thought you did already.
Yeah, well, the thing is, by the time they would hop over,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
assuming I would go back to
Yeah.
normal form.
Yeah.
Okay.
I uninvisible at this point, obviously.
Mhm.
Appreciate
And
you,
I shove the papers into like a pouch or something.
Okay. And eventually, I assume you two...
Yeah, I figure we wait maybe an hour or so. We deem it safe and we say
Okay.
thank you and be on our merry way.
All right.
appreciate
They
you
feel
letting
like they
us
did
in.
a good job. They protected innocence.
Yeah, no, I said I
So-
thanked them.
They're going to get a raise.
Yay!
So you guys...
Not the guy who got scared shitless.
You guys now head back. You guys were able to head back a little sooner. These two eventually caught up. Do you just like meet back up at the honeypot? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah,
I
that's-
probably
that's
know
our
to go
go-to.
for a
Okay.
meeting point.
So you meeting down in the tavern portion or up in one of your rooms?
Let's do a room.
Yeah, rooms.
Everyone gather in my room.
All right. So you guys all gather in one of the rooms. to discuss.
Yeah, if I didn't see them in the tavern area, I probably would have gone up and gone to Gold first.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the closest point of contact that I have.
You're welcome.
Oh, I was going to thank you
I
tonight.
appreciate it. Made her story much more believable.
You could have just told me that in the first place.
I didn't know either, to be fair.
To be fair, I made it up as I went, so...
At least it worked. Now I can't go on a werewolf farm anywhere near that dark side.
I mean, you can, but
I'm gonna get shot at.
Yeah, I feel like going in werewolf form in some areas gets you shot at anyway, so.
Listen,
Yeah, like
I'm gonna get
anywhere.
Like anywhere,
I'm
yeah.
gonna get shot at even if I take my hood.
Even at a werewolf convention.
Pew, pew, pew.
For what it's worth, though, I will hand you a healing potion, though.
Thank you. I'll save that for later.
So I guess we go through the...
Yeah, we're gonna look at the papers now.
Okay. So, over the past couple weeks, what you see is that 4 ships have docked at Berth 3 over those last, basically 12 days that you've been gone. They are listed as the Mystic Mermaid, the Angelique, the Fires of the Forge, and the Etruscan.
Hold up, I'm asking you to repeat those in a second.
Note taking time.
I just read it in my book.
Mystic Mermaid, the Etruscan, something Forge.
The Mystic Etruscan.
Etruscan and biscuit?
The Forge,
The chicken
the
biscuit.
Forge Mystic Can.
The Mystic Etruscan of the Forge.
Mystic Mermaid.
Yes, the Mystic Mermaid,
Mystic Mermadio.
the
Of the
Angelique,
The
Angelina
Angelique of the
Jolie.
Forge.
the Fires of the Forge,
The Fires of the Forge of the Forge.
Mermaids of the Forge.
and the Etruscan.
The Etruscan of the Forge.
Under the Etruscan sun.
Tucson, Arizona.
I actually almost wrote the Etruscan
What
of
was
the
the last
Forge
one?
there.
Etruscan?
Etruscan.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, so far, the Fires of the Forge is the one with the most.
And
Look at my very important note I wrote here.
is there any information in the manifest on where those ships had come from?
Yes, the Fires of the Forge actually has come from. Let me look at things on the map so I can remember. Let's see. So the Fires of the Forge comes from Eotris, from the city, all the dwarven stuff. It is that continent. The Angelique actually comes from, and I'm covering it up over here, in Inura, which is the Elven continent. The Etruscan and the Mystic Mermaid actually are from a couple different cities here. The Etruscan's actually from Ravensbarrow, and the Mystic Mermaid is actually from Whaling and come across over to Kyver.
Whaling, okay. Whaling to...
So one of those 4 ships are guilty.
Potentially.
It could be any of those cities, and it's not necessarily the ship either.
Which means if that's the case, we have a lot of searching.
None of the logs said anything about the contents of the ship.
Nope.
Not just...
Actually, taking the time to look through them, everything looks very generic that is listed. That doesn't mean that they didn't have anything,
Yeah,
illicit.
unlisted
Yeah,
or-
unlisted
uh-huh.
because it wasn't supposed to be there.
Mhm.
But everything, the records that are there are decently thorough, but it all looks very innocuous.
Does it have any recently visited locations type deal? Like, oh, this trip.
Nope,
this
just where it's out of.
Unfortunate.
Not necessarily where it's going to. It's just where it's out of, and hey, here's the goods we offloaded and the ones we picked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. I think we'll just have to stake out the docks for a few days and figure out when one of these ships come back. Go ahead and check it out.
Get our little friend on.
But until then, I say we train and take on small jobs.
All right.
So You guys going to hit the hay for the night?
We are going
Something
to
like that.
obliterate
All
the
right.
hay.
All right. So what happens is you guys get a good night's sleep. Yes, you have something you want to say.
I wait a couple hours first, and then I go into Tomar's room to say thank you.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
All right.
I just wanted to say thanks. Locks the door. Yeah.
Once again, I sleep topless.
Yes.
I sleep in the news.
So you guys.
The gawk night out.
You hear the no from the other room.
Werewolves.
Oh, jeez. Ajax is like, I thought it was gonna be me again.
So
Like
you
tear
guys-
comes down from the eye.
You guys get a good night's sleep, and when you wake up, welcome to level 4.
Yay!
One more level. Of my,
And
the
this
fun
is
part
where
of
we
my
are
class
going
can
to
start.
end for tonight.
Alright.
So thank you everyone for listening. I hope you had fun. We will be back next week with another episode of Atavar Ascension, and we hope you'll join us.
And be careful, or Persephone might wake up in your bed.
Exactly. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night. Have a beautiful night.
Well, that's the end of this episode. We hope you'll tune in next week for the next episode of Atavar Ascension.